Hey, welcome to Side New with JW. This is Side New number 95, Stop Being a Loser. Now, before some of you get offended, this video does not apply to everyone, but it does apply to a large amount of individuals in the fact that we are losers, okay? So, and I throw myself in there in the same thing. We are not winning at what we are trying to do in the way that we are trying to do it. And because of that, we are losing. We are losing whatever it is. We are losing that fight. We are losing, the momentum. We are losing our motivation. We're losing different things when it comes to trying to accomplish the goal that we're trying to accomplish. Having the same ambition that we, had, a year ago or 6 months ago or yesterday because of what is going on in our life. And I say, look, you got to stop. You got to stop being that loser. At the end of the day, no matter what, if you want to win, you have to go ahead and you have to decide on doing that. You have to put in the effort, the hard work. You have to go ahead and burn those late nights, what some individuals might think are late nights, are really just the normal days. You have to put in the work, the effort, the blood, the sweat, and tears. And you got to stop being a loser. You got to stop being such a crybaby about a lot of things. Like, look, life is not going to hand you everything that you want handed to you. That's not the fact. All right, that's not the reality of it. That's not what's going to happen. You have to be the one that goes ahead and gets up. Tomorrow's Monday, and I'm excited. I'm excited for Monday. All right, I'm excited for what I'm going to do this week, what I'm going to accomplish this week. I'm not going to worry about all the little things that sometimes are outside of my control. And I had a conversation, or not necessarily a conversation, but you see a lot of different things. And I saw something this week, and it was pretty much, how do I factor in my current situation into this equation? And the equation is, you can do whatever you put your mind to, and you have 24 hours in a day, and you can accomplish anything that you want to do within those 24 hours with the proper mindset. And somebody, wrote, well, how do you factor in my job to that? And it took me back, but then I realized, I know what this individual's going through. This individual's going through a lot of different things. The last year, 2 years have been really rough on that individual. But I look at it and I say, what? Stop freaking whining about it. Oh, well, life sucks, okay? And you can either give up right then and there and decide, what? I just can't do it. Or you freaking goddamn grab them bootlaces, all right? You pull them up and you decide that you're going to go ahead and you're going to get to work the next day. You're going to continue on with your life. You're going to accomplish things that you want to accomplish. And you're not going to allow all the other things that are going on in your life to affect you. Look, I got so many different things going on right now. Some great, absolutely great. Like I said, finish college. I don't know what to do with the extra time that I have. It's crazy. I do know what to do. I'm doing stuff with it. I just, it's something new to me. I have a baby, another child due, in 4 months. And the new things that come along with that. I have a new job that I'm starting, a new position that I'm starting within my current job that I have. Literally this week, and there's so many other things that are going on. I have, I've said it many times, I have ex-wives that, I have to deal with on a regular basis, and there's different things that come up with that. That's life. That is life. You know what? And I figured it out. I finally figured it out. Stop whining about it. Stop thinking that, my life, just sucks and I can't do anything about it. And I figured out, what? Oh, well. This is how it's going to be for the time being, and until I can go ahead and get that completely out of my life or partially out of my life or not out of my life at all, I'm going to do the best that I can every single day, and I'm going to go and I'm going to win. I'm going to go and I'm going to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish, and I'm not going to allow those things to hold me back. I'm not going to allow the amount of money that I put out into other things a month, the support that I have to provide for my children, which I love my children, but the financial, what some will say financial burden that you might look at. I'm not going to allow that to affect what I'm doing. I'm not going to allow that to affect me from saving for the future, continuing to work. I work so hard for every single thing that I have, and I'm not going to allow my life to just kind of fall apart because things are getting tough. Look, they're going to get tough, and they're always going to get tough before they get friggin' better. That's just reality. That is life. You got to stop being a loser. You got to stop looking at it like, oh God, poor me, and every single thing that goes on. This is life. This is the reality that you have for life. There are so many things that you can do, so many amazing things that you can do. Literally, I was walking next to the ocean earlier today after having dinner with my wife and my son and some friends. And you know what? Life is great. I can't complain. I can't complain with all the other things that are going on. And if that's the one little thing, that's the greatness of it. But some people, and some of you losers out there, look and you're like, oh my God, my life is just crumbling around me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about work. I don't know what to do about the one or two things that stress me out in life. I don't know what to do about, financial, issues with my ex-wives. I don't know what to do with, this, my job. I hate it. Although it's a great paying job, but I don't like what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm not happy. Make changes. Stop being a loser. Stop going to the same old thing every single day and expecting something new. That's insanity, right? The definition. Going and doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. Stop. You got to stop. And it starts with you realizing that there's an issue. And I said it last night, but figuring out that there's a problem, figuring it out, and then adjusting. You can be a loser today and a winner tomorrow. You can be greatness, 1 second and garbage the next, and you can turn that crap around and go from garbage to greatness, just as simple as it was from from greatness to garbage. But you got to do that. You got to make those changes, and you have to be the individual that looks at life, realizes, you know what, I'm going to win. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, and I'm going to do it for my why. I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to make sure that I'm accomplishing all the goals that I want to, because I know that I can. And then as you do it, it shows that you can, and you can start to do those things. But until you realize and stop whining and realize that sometimes, you're the problem and you're the loser and you got to go ahead and start being the winner, it's not going to change. It's going to be the same thing over and over and over. And you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, well, I just don't understand why it's changing. It's not changing because you're not changing. So until you change, continue to be a loser. Favorite saying, it takes zero effort to be a loser. It's my sister-in-law's unfavorite saying, but hey, I enjoy it. So stop it. Stop being a loser. Figure out what's wrong. Fix it. And if you need help fixing it, ask somebody. Look, I don't know every single answer, but ask me. I will try my darnest to help you figure out what's wrong with your life so you can have a better life, because at the end of the day, that's what makes my day brighter. So until my next video, appreciate you watching. Decide new number 95, stop being a loser. Like it, share it with one of your loser friends. Feedback's always welcome. Thanks.